Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is my finale for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project and I'm very excited to show you my progress here. And I'm also very excited to just finish this project for once and then start fresh with something new. So first of all, an honorable mention. In my last update, I told you that I couldn't hit pan in the eyeshadow that was in the project. I did hit pan actually. So like I already have had, past tense. I've already hit pan in my last update, basically. I just didn't see it because the pan in this eyeshadow here, I hope that the camera picks it up. It has the same color and a kind of a weird texture that I didn't realize that I already hit the pan in this eyeshadow. I thought it would be like, a normal silver pan or something, but it has exactly the same color as the eyeshadow and doesn't look like super smooth. So I just couldn't see it. And then I was trying to use it a bit more. And then I went bigger with the pan. And then I suddenly realized that I already hit pan in here. So this was, after all, a success, even if I didn't quite notice. So I just wanted to let you know that we have a pan in this one here. Now let's move on to my Pan Those Eyeshadows palettes. As you may know, I have been working on 4 Christmas themed palettes from Oden's Eye. And my goal was to at least hit pan in one shade in each of these palettes. And I would say let's just start with the first one here. It's the Hey Reindeer palette. And this is the color. And this is a beautiful color story. So I feel like I have to say something overall about all 4 of these palettes. What I've noticed when I use them again more is that the shimmer shades, not all of them, but most of them, were kind of losing their, it felt like they were losing their binding stuff, so they got very dry and then they started to crumble a lot. So it was kind of I don't know, it was a lot of work that got into using them. So it wasn't as fun as I thought the project would be. I thought I would be super happy and use the palettes all the time, but I got so frustrated with the shimmer shades that I basically, after I've hit pan in a palette, I stopped using it at all. So it wasn't like, I use them all the time in December, so I can just hit pan in them. No, it was really like, let's hit another pan, but I don't want to use it today because then it falls down my face. Yeah, so I still love these palettes. I love the color stories, and these will be going in another new project that I'm starting on my channel, which will be a like depotting and repressing project, where we'll always also have like one video a month at least. And these 4 palettes, I wanna repress all the shades that I really like. I have like researched a lot about like reviving eyeshadows, and I think I'm ready to try it. You just bear with me and watch me fail or succeed. I'm happy to try everything out and show it to you. And yeah, that's the thing that I will do moving forward, because as of now, as the shimmer shades are now, I just never want to reach for them. But I love the colors and the formula in general. It's just that they kind of, because of age, I guess, they just kind of dried up. The mattes are still performing very beautifully, so there we don't have to do anything. Now let me show you. The one I hit pan in was the shade Christmas Ham. I think I mentioned that this will be pretty surely the one that I will hit pan on. I also tried it on this and also on this, but I just stopped using them. I just couldn't with them. So yeah, I just hit pan in this one, and then I stopped with this palette here. Then let's continue with the next one. It's the Snow Dream palette. Another one of my absolute favorites from Oden's Eye. Such a beautiful pastel-y, Christmassy color story. This is by far my favorite shade in here. It was also very crumbly. It didn't want to stick. It was so messy. I think you can see like the crater I have in here. It was just because it was like falling apart when I touched it. So I feel like I also lost a lot of the shadow when I used it. And I can't wait for for the repressing session to get it back in shape. I also worked on these two, and also I tried in this one to hit pan. I hope you can see it. But it was kind of due to the reason that I didn't want to continue using them. This also, it is one of my favorite shades in here, and it just falls apart, it crumbles apart. Um, I feel like it's a bit like when people say an eyeshadow is sandy. It's like you touch it and it falls apart. Yeah, so the same happened with this one. And yeah, for this one here, the reason that I didn't hit pan in this one is because I didn't want to use the palettes anymore. I was so frustrated that I couldn't use the shimmer shades in a way that I liked, that I then also didn't want to reach for the mattes. So yeah, I just worked on this shade and then stopped altogether and was happy when I was done. So because these palettes are so beautiful and I don't want to give up on them, just because of age, we will still keep using them. I will be repressing and reviving these eyeshadows because they're just way too pretty to go. Okay, the next is the Merry Christmas palette. In this one here, I was the closest to hitting another pan. As you can see, I've hit pan in Little Star. I really love this eyeshadow. I wish I could use it better. It's also falling apart. It's so dry. And I also did use Snowman a lot, but also it got hard panned, but then when I picked it up, it crumbled. It was so weird to use. I will definitely repress it. It has a beautiful greenish tone, but like a warm brownie tan base. It's a very stunning eyeshadow. I also did use the black again a lot. I hope that you can see it. I have a really big dip going in there. And I think if it would stay in the project a bit longer, I could hit pan in this black here. But I was also working on my like almost black, my dark brown black in my sultry palette, in my Pandit palette project. So I didn't use this one as much as I could have if I didn't have the other black in the other palette. Overall, I really love this palette. I did use this one here, Best Wish. I hope you can see. I also have a dip going in this one. I also really like Elf Wish, but yeah, the formula and the dryness, I just couldn't make it. So I'm very excited for the reviving of this one as well. And the last one was in my Christmas Eve palette, and again, I did hit pan in only one eyeshadow, nothing more. I just couldn't do it. It was really, this one here took me the longest because I had the least use already. I absolutely love this shade here. It's like the perfect one and done taupey eyeshadow. It's so good. The formula is so good. It's better than all the taupey eyeshadows in the I Need a Nude palette from Natasha Denona. It's just, it has sparkle, it has grip, it has a base. It's not too dark, it's mid-toned, and it's just so dimensional and good. Really, best taupe eyeshadow in my whole collection. I tried to hit pan in this one also, but again, it was just too hard to use to make me really reach into it even more. And I already used it kind of a lot because I liked it so much still. But I just couldn't hit pan. In this one here, I also have a pretty good dip going here in the silver. This snowflake is pretty much like a bit of a, just like a sparkly top coat, basically. It's like only like sparkle in like this white silver, so it doesn't really have a color, it just adds sparkle. But also it's too dry to really have fun with it. This one here, the same, just too dry. I did also try to use this one a bit more, but the lavender is just the one that I gravitated towards the most, and I could make it work somehow, but again, it's dried up and I wanna revive it, definitely. Funny enough, the darker shades, also the more golden shades, they hold up way better. Maybe it's, I mean, I don't have a clue why, but maybe it's because I use them less. I don't know. I have all kind of theories. They may all be wrong, but yeah. I just couldn't bring myself to work on these palettes anymore, so they will be going into a repressing and depotting and, frankening project. So you will see all of them again. And yeah, I will change up the color stories a bit, I think. So keep an eye out for that on my channel. And that was the last one. So this is my finale for my Pan Those Eyeshadows from 2025. I think we had kind of a good progress, even if I didn't work on a ton of shades. I worked on some eyeshadows that were really like important to me, that I hit pan in them. Like I didn't randomly choose any eyeshadows the last year. But I want to choose randomly a bit more now in the new year, because I feel like that's part of the fun. And I have so many new like palettes that like don't have pan in them, so I will kind of combine a bit of a Pan Those Eyeshadows and pen in every palette, I think. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you get notified when I upload. And thank you all so much for like following this project with me and for bringing me motivation and everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!